Action.
Speak loud words. Go right ahead.
Hello, everybody. My name is Brianna Collier, and
Hi, Brianna.
I'm going to give you a presentation over the history of women's rights. So it starts off with women not having the best views set on them, like there was negative views towards them. You can look at biblical times with Adam and Eve, and people think of Eve as the one who got both of them kicked out of the Garden of Eden. Or if you go and look in Greek mythology, we have Pandora. She opened Pandora's box, and she the one who set all the 7 deadly sins onto the world. Yes. Okay. And then there was a man by the name of Saint Jeremy, and he said that women are wicked, they're the gates of the devil, and he just didn't have any positive view on them. And then about a man by the name of Thomas Agnes said that women are supposed to stay home, take care of the children, they're supposed to be a helper to a man, and then that's it. And then they had shows like the classic I Love Lucy. She was the main character of the show. She did funny adventures, but at the end of the day, she listened to Ricky. She's supposed to be a housewife, take care of their son they had, and basically that's all she did. And then there was also Good Times, and even though they struggled, they still wanted Florida to stay home most of the time and take care of her children and do nothing else, basically. And so, women really didn't have any rights. They couldn't vote for a long time, they couldn't own property. A man could beat his wife because they thought that the law and marriage should be separate. So a man had a right to do whatever he wanted to towards women. But we do have a positive outcome from this. We have a lady by the name of Elizabeth Cady Stanton. She and 4 friends decided they wanted to make a change. They was sipping tea one day, and they knew they needed more than 4 people to make a change or anything to happen. So they decided they'd have a convention, which started the women's rights movement. And Elizabeth wrote the Declaration of Sentiments, which said that all women and men are created equal. And women really didn't want to believe that. At the time they thought they were less than men. It wasn't until Frederick Douglass said, no, I agree with her that we should make a change. And that's when everyone jumped aboard. And thanks to the women's rights movement, women got the right to vote. And then every year they have a convention that talks about like the current issues women faced and ways they can use to change it to help them all out. And the current views today that they have on women is still kind of set in the old ways. Like some men still believe women should stay home. They supposed to just raise their children. They shouldn't have a job and just sexist. And then they have the way they're portrayed in the media as supposed to look a certain way, supposed to be really skinny, have pretty hair, look like Victoria's Secret models. But luckily enough, we have people that fight against that too. They're called feminists. Feminists are people who believe in equal rights for both sexes. We have things like Dove commercials who whole campaign is based off of making women feel beautiful no matter what color you are, how big you are, or just anything. They want everyone to feel that they're beautiful. And Alicia Keys doing this whole thing now where she don't wear makeup because she wants women to know that you don't need to fit everyone's standard. Just be comfortable in your own skin and that you are beautiful. And my favorite, you got Demi Lovato. She makes very empowering songs that show that women are powerful people. And then the last person I have is, you guys know who she is?
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah. She ran for presidency, and even though she didn't win, she showed women that it is a potential that you can become the president of the United States. Like one day, if you work hard enough, since she made it that far, that she'll be able to do whatever her heart sets out for her to achieve. And so even though there's still a long way for women today, that they still have to conquer things, face difference in pay with men, they're fighting back, and more men are supporting women fighting and knowing that they should be equal. And women are still progressing on. To an end.
Any questions? Yes. How do we just bash them upside their heads and it be over?
Like this
I'm
goes
sorry, that's
through.
not on tape, is it?
Yep.
I was just kidding. No questions.
No questions. That's it.
Hi, baby.
Go for it.
How you doing?
said earlier in your presentation about woman
Mhm.
and Adam and Eve, that the woman was the one that did the sinning.
Yeah.
No,
No?
no. God didn't get mad at Eve. He got mad at Adam.
Yeah.
So a woman didn't do anything back then, but all thing she did was begouge her man.
Yeah.
Okay? I just want to go there. And for the second thing, when you refer to women being equal as men, we have that problem right now in the military. How do you expect a woman to carry a 200-pound man?
Yeah, I mean, it
Right.
work out.
Some things women just wasn't designed or built to do.
I'm so
I feel
glad
like-
they have the feminist group.
No, she brings it in. You wanted some feedback.
No,
and I
it's not.
gave it to
But
you.
is that not to say that a woman can't carry a 200-pound man? I'll wait.
All right, come on, here I am.
Okay.
Pick me up.
I
Maybe-
didn't-
wait till I lose this 20-pound of food
But
I
I'm
just
asking
ate.
you, is that to say that a woman
No,
can't?
what I'm getting at, in the military war, and you
You
talking about
could be
being equal,
drugged.
women cannot be equal with men when it comes to certain things.
But, like she said, anything you train for, anything you're fit for, is that not to say that absolutely beyond a reasonable doubt, a woman can't carry a 200-pound man?
Now,
I'm waiting.
I'm not going there with you, Sinead.
Okay,
I know
but
when you
but
get
he opened up the can, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't he open that can? I thought he did. I was just wondering. So, but is there all men that can carry a 200-pound woman?
And another thing too, the woman, Eve got blamed in the biblical days that
That's how people
She-
see it. They don't have
right.
that much knowledge. They see it as Eve as being a
right,
problem.
even though we knew the man was dumb enough to eat it because he didn't have a mind of his own, but the woman was smart enough to say, "Here, babe, bite this apple."
But he went
But and
on
see, they was like, and people say if it wasn't for Eve, we wouldn't be having cramps and all that stuff. But they didn't fault the man because women couldn't see.
But through
So-
that subtle of the serpent, which caused her to do what she did.
That's me.
And the man was persuaded through her.
See,
Because she
The
saw it
good
in her eyes,
and the
it
knowledge
was
of the
good to eat.
Good to eat.
See, she was beguiled,
She was beguiled by it.
okay?
Male
So now if you gonna bring